Imagine the next 6 months being the best years of your life, being the best time of your life. Imagine doing the things that you procrastinated to do. Imagine reaching those goals that you always dreamed of. We can all set goals. We all have desires and goals and ambitions and passions. But what steps are you going to take to reach those goals? And those are questions we have to ask ourselves, And like from my experience, locking in looks like to me, I wouldn't really say isolating yourself, but I will say conserving and protecting your energy, because you are what you surround yourself with, and you can't really have a lot of distractions. You can't really have, so many things that don't matter, like going on in your life. You have to be consistent with yourself, showing up, doing the things that you don't want to do. For example, there's something I started doing recently. Y'all probably seen it on the channel, but I try to wake up every day at 7. I'm not perfect, and sometimes it's hard, but I try to wake up every day at 7 and study a little bit of boxing, get into the routine of training, and it's challenges sometimes, So I do that, and then I go into my normal workout. So it's kind of like a hybrid workout, something similar to that. But it's just something new I've been pushing myself to do. And I had one of my friends, he came over, he trained me with some different moves, different techniques and stuff like that. And he showed me the correct ways to do like a jab, 1-2, just footwork, basic, essentials that every fighter or boxer, whatever sport you specialize in, you try to figure out. And it's a lot, but at the same time, imagine 6 months from now how far I will be if I stay consistent. Now think about your life and yourself, the stories and the things you've been wanting to do. Make more money, get a different job, get more hobbies, get a girlfriend, get a boyfriend, gain more muscle. All those require sacrifices. Nothing in life is free. Something gotta give. And I wouldn't necessarily say completely isolate yourself, and fully don't socialize to people. I feel like in this social media world, everybody's talking about going monk mode and completely isolating yourself. I don't really think that's healthy. I think it's healthy to have social interactions, with friends, family. I think it's important to definitely do that. What I don't think is good is wasting your time on people that's not giving you the same energy. That is not okay. But just being completely 6 months isolating yourself from everybody you care about and people that been there for you, to me, that's just my opinion. That just doesn't seem right. So make time for the people that you care about and make time for the people that love you. But back to the story is that, locking in requires a lot of sacrifices. And, ask yourself, what are the things you've been wanting to do? Like, deeply ask yourself, what are the things you've been holding back on? What are the things you've been wanting to let go of? What's been holding you back? It could be your mental, it could be something physical, it could be financially. What are you scared of? What bridge are you scared to burn? And why? You know what it is? You're probably seeking comfortability right now. So when something is comfortable and you're so used to it, you get complacent. And complacency is a dangerous spot to be in sometimes, because when you're complacent, you stop actually growing. And you get so comfortable with the norm that you don't question things anymore. You don't really try to excel or grow. So, it's okay. I've been through it. I know that you've, went through similar things, and you're going through similar things, and that's okay as well. And I use that word okay a lot because I like to tell people that it's okay to feel the way they feel. Feelings are valid. Emotions are what make us human. And, you gotta realize that without those emotions, you wouldn't be who you are. So embrace that. What you're feeling isn't incorrect. It's okay. I feel the same things. I feel lost sometimes too. I feel like, is all this worth it? But then, it is worth it. What's the point of sitting there questioning and thinking all these thoughts about things you could be doing when you could be doing it, taking it day by day, step by step. So, gotta learn to put that energy into yourself. And then I feel like once you do lock in and you stay consistent, even if you are failing, even if you are making mistakes, one thing I learned today is that one of my goals every day is to be 1% better every day. 1%. And making content. How can I make this video better than the last video? Working out, boxing, other things, communicate with people, finances, and that's just my opinion. I'm not saying you should do the same thing, but I think it is good to strive for small wins every day, because when you have those small wins each and every day, they build up, they add up, and then they take off. And then it's once they take off, you start carrying all that momentum with you, and then you're able to just keep moving with all that momentum. And then it's dang, you did it. You achieved what you set out to achieve. And from my experience, I remember when I was in first, second, and third grade, I couldn't really read well at all, and I got made fun of. People mocked me, and my mission after those years was to get smarter. I became very competitive. I wanted to be the smartest, highest grades and everything. So I spent the summers and the rest of my time, free time, studying, reading books. I was reading Harry Potter, reading just all types of stuff, learning math equations. Next thing you know, I started getting straight A's. Into the spelling bee, started getting straight A's. I remember one lecture I had in class where, we was doing math equations, and I was just so far ahead with math for some reason. And she said, hey, she was like, anyone want to do this math question? I stood up and I ran to the board and I did it. And, obviously that gives you a lot of validation. But I just always wanted to be the best. I was so locked in and focused. And then that translated to high school and middle school. I became very competitive. And then college. College is a whole different world. Whole different world. So I'm just a college student, just telling my experiences in life, But yeah, we all gotta lock in. We're going into 2025. We all have a lot of goals. We all have a lot of goals we gotta reach. And I'm working on myself day by day. Will the journey be perfect? No. Will setbacks happen? Yeah. So I think having acceptance too will make your journey easier with locking in. Because I just hate how people just be lock in and go ghost, lock in and go monk mode. What they mean by that is still be around people you care about and people that's there for you, and people that's uplifting you. But do not give your energy to just anybody. Know your value, know your worth, and understand your purpose. Understand your purpose. And if you don't know your value and if you don't know your worth, then you got more locking in to do. Because your energy, you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are enough. And you should not be giving that to just anybody and everybody just because you are desperate. Just because you are desperate. Don't let that get you. Don't let that get you. Because I see a lot and often that sometimes we put ourselves in desperate and vulnerable situations because we have a lack of of self-love in ourselves. A lack of self-love. So if you have that lack of self-love, guess what? Back to the video. Lock in. Lock in. You feel me? Lock in. And that's just what you gotta do for the next 6 months. If you gotta work 5 days a week, go to the gym, apply for jobs, get in shape. I think honestly taking care of your physical health and mental health, that's two of the biggest things. Like for me, I started seeking therapy. I have a therapist now, and I'm, love to speak about it. And that stuff helps. Getting in the gym improves your confidence, it improves everything. So definitely take the time to lock in. Take the time to do the things that are necessary. If you've been questioning things that you want to do, try. It ain't gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt to try. It's better to die trying than what? To not try at all. And that's facts. Facts. So just take the time for yourself and, do what you gotta do. This thing keep falling. It's one of my favorite characters. I know it's off topic. It's Rengoku from Demon Slayer. Yeah. It's so cool. It just keeps trying to fall, and I already messed up a lot of it. It used to have a sword and legs and everything, and it's just messed up. But yeah, do what you need to do. Lock in and chase your purpose. And don't let people knock you off your grind. It's okay to be misunderstood. It's okay for people to not understand, the meaning of your goals and purpose, because nobody will ever see your dreams like you do. So lock in. Lock in. Really lock in. Protect your energy. Protect yourself. And know that you are enough. You are beautiful. You matter. And you are loved. And God loves you. God loves you. Don't never forget that. That's all I have to say today. Y'all take care. Y'all tell, Rengoku. Tell him adios, set your heart ablaze. That's what he said. Set your heart ablaze. Y'all gotta set your heart ablaze. You got to. You don't got no choice but to. Set your heart ablaze and give it your all. I promise if you do that for the next 6 months, I'm telling you, that jump gonna be fire. It's gonna be tough. I'm telling you. You're gonna look back and be like, dang. Even if it's not exactly what you wanna be, you're gonna look back and make a lot of progress. I feel like we underestimate a lot that we can do in 6 months, in a year. If you don't procrastinate and do the things that you need to do, guess what? You'll get it done. You'll get it done. I'm telling you, you'll get it done. So just do what you gotta do. Put your head down. Grind it out. Because in these struggles, that's what puts you in that uncomfortability. And guess what? The uncomfortability makes you grow.